Myth number 1. Bathrooms are easy to renovate. Most days you probably never give your bathroom a second thought. It fills its role in your home, and that's great. But the reality is your bathroom is the most complex room in your home.
For this presentation, the president of Reno Canada and acclaimed renovation expert Sam Beninato will offer you his perspective on some of the age-old problems of bathroom renovating. Here's Sam.
The complexities of a bathroom can surprise you. We had a customer, a teacher named Mr. Porter. He planned to install a bathroom over his summer holidays. Time certainly wasn't a problem, and he figured he could select the appropriate tradespeople for each part of the job as he needed them and negotiate a great rate. Soon after the summer holidays began, Mr. Porter called me asking for some advice on how to proceed. Were drawings required? How could he explain the details of the bathroom to the tradesmen? And in what order do you bring in the tradesmen to do each portion of the job? Mr. Porter learned a valuable lesson that many do-it-yourselfers have experienced. There's a great deal of technical expertise and knowledge required to construct a bathroom renovation properly the first time. It's far more complex than simply hooking up the faucet. In some cases, the installation or renovation of a bathroom needs nearly as much expertise as building the whole house. Forget about the fixtures for a minute and consider all the other elements. Drains and venting, water supply, electricity and lighting, heating, ventilation, foundation, flooring, perimeter walls, cabinetry, countertop, and other millwork. How about tiles, plastering, and caulking? If you intend to subcontract the renovation, it's a job in itself just keeping track of all the necessary people. When he finally did embark on his renovation, Mr. Porter realized that too many cooks really do spoil the broth. The numerous tradespeople he had to bring in all had their own schedules to meet. Some wouldn't show up when promised, or sometimes not at all. Because their portion was small, some tradespeople only took the work figuring they could fit it in some time, only to become busy with their other clients. In the end, with just 3 weeks left in a frustrating summer vacation, Mr. Porter asked us to come in and clean up the mess. He finally got the bathroom he'd wanted in the first place.
Sam, we're standing in what used to be just a powder room, and what is quite spectacular is you knocked out an entire closet and you have this magnificent shower with marble all the way, seamless as well. So there's very little cleaning involved. And of course a jet tub as well, jet whirlpool.
That's right. What we started with was a conventional little two-piece powder room, very small, very dingy. The customer wanted to obviously add another fixture in here, so we took some space away from the laundry area because it was basically useless, and made the provisions to put in a nice 6-jet whirlpool tub. Her concern was she didn't want to be dealing with a lot of tiling and the maintenance with the grout, so we suggested the seamless wall panels, and we've used a lot of the upper-end, high-end finishes.
Right, and of course you've got the marble here that we see again in this wonderful vanity. But the thing that stands out the most is this fabulous hand-painted sink by Kohler. And it's from their artist edition, I believe.
Yes, it is. It's the Briarwood Rose edition, and it has the companion two-piece toilet with the same sort of architectural detail and hand-painted design on the lid. And it just ties in quite nicely, particularly with the furniture series of vanity that we've used with the fluted profile and the feet, and it just ties in quite nicely.
And of course, by staining it the dark color cherry as well, that gives it the furniture impression.
Absolutely, and it just punches right out. Very elegant, very stately.
Now I'm just going to step back here because As you said, it has the matching water closet, and what's really lovely about it is, of course, they've brought the briar rose painting all around. You would never think that a water closet could be so tasteful and stylish and elegant.
Yes, it is. It's quite the piece, and it really does stand out, and that's why it's sitting almost on its own there, just to give it that centerpiece look.
Now there's another bathroom upstairs which also has carried the same theme through it. We have a briar rose sink upstairs, but it's an undermount sink.
Yes, yes.
We have the matching water closet as well, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe we've also used the marble in the shower so that you have the seamless again, easy cleanup.
That's correct.
On the vanity too.
And in fact, what we started with upstairs was a full tub area, and we took the tub out and turned it into a full stand-up shower. So it's still the same size. But we got rid of the ledge, and so now it, of course, gives the illusion it's much larger.
And of course, whether you want to have a shower or you want to have a bath, it's always nice to have the option.
Absolutely.
Plumbing is very precise work that should only be handled by a certified professional. Even if you've had some great success in the past improving your home, plumbing is one area you don't want to fool around with. For example, consider these common errors in renovating a bathroom that we see all the time. 1. If the plumbing system is not properly vented, gas and odors could escape back into the bathroom. 2. Lighting needs have to be considered and built in early in the process because it's quite difficult to do so at the end when actually installing the fixtures. 3. Whirlpool tubs installed without the right electrical safety considerations are very dangerous. A ground fault circuit interrupter type of receptacle has to be used near plumbing, or the results could be deadly. This is often overlooked. 4. How much time is actually necessary to complete the renovation? This one often causes hardship for the do-it-yourself renovator, especially if it's a bathroom the family depends upon regularly. Think about how long you can be without your bathroom. Here's Sam with another case study.
An old friend, Kathy, called me in a panic just a few months ago because of a renovator's screw-up. She had brought in a contractor to install a brand new bathroom in the basement. He seemed like a great choice because one of her neighbors had used him for a bit of work previously and everything turned out fine. She took him at his word that he could handle building a new bathroom from the ground up. It turned into a horrible experience that she didn't deserve. The entire bathroom had to be rebuilt. So what was the problem? The contractor had failed to realize that a reverse slope drain and adequate venting were major issues that had to be accounted for in basement space. Because he didn't use a reverse slope drain, every time Kathy flushed a toilet in the upstairs bathroom, the toilet in the basement began to gurgle or overflow and flood the new bathroom. She immediately called the contractor and asked him to fix it. Well, it didn't take long for him to realize this was a complex and expensive problem to put right. He claimed it was a pre-existing problem and not his responsibility, even though it was a brand new bathroom. A professional renovator would have calculated the distance from the stack and the necessary venting in the beginning. We came in and fixed the error. It involved removing all the new fixtures and opening up the floor again to correct the slope. It was a costly mistake for Kathy, and she still hasn't resolved her complaint with the contractor.
A proper renovation involves detailed planning before anything begins. Follow these guidelines to get the bathroom solution you want. Number 1, it all starts with design and layout. Especially if you're considering an additional bathroom, it's difficult to visualize where all the elements should be placed. For a professional renovator, it's second nature to them to apply sound design criteria when solving your individual needs. Their experience can save you money because they know the most efficient ways to complete a project and use the right materials the first time. A professional finds an item that fits your budget and makes it look like it was custom designed for your individual space. Even moderately priced tile, for example, can create a spectacular look. A little extra flair with a finishing tile, the right mix of colors and perfect joints, these are the marks of experience. Number 2, decide what feel you want to create in your new space. Restful, spacious, cozy, comfortable, all of these are within your grasp. Use your imagination to picture a room that's bright and sunny, or cozy, or that recreates that homey feel of a magazine photo or a favorite inn. Remember, every minute you spend planning the job up front can save you hours of frustration and problems when the job begins. That's smart planning. Myth number 2, all bathrooms are created equal.